Hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z. We're playing a 9-point match on backgammonhub.com, and we'll try to play well, and then we'll take a look at the computer analysis afterwards and see if we succeeded. So yeah, she's 5'3". She should have made the 16-point there. So it does more than making the 3 because you're kind of escaping. You're escaping the last guy and making a decent asset in the outfield. So that's better than the asset in the infield. Although I'm not totally sure how I play this 5-3. I don't like 13 to 10, 13 to 8 because it strips the midpoint. So you can get the backman going a little bit. Something like this and either hit or 13 to 8. Or running out of the outfield might be okay too, but it's always a double shot out there. So this looks pretty good. Stuff like 4-2 was duplicated, I think. Okay. All right, I want to keep my anchor, so probably 13 to 7. And I'm not sure how this compares to 8 to 2 with better distribution, fewer shots, Guess. I don't know, because I got coming high there. Not have to play 8 to 4. Okay, this works. Oh, do I have anything? Well, race is down 8 pips, but on roll. But I got a better position, and I'm kind of hitting everything over here. Well, I get to hit 1. Okay. Want more out of that. 7s and 8s. Small numbers. Dance. Doesn't look right. All right, I assume I'm hitting and making the 5. Good. Assume I'm going after on the ace. Maybe with 8 to 5. To get the good builders, Obviously, I'm foregoing a 6 prime, but yeah, I'm actually not sure about this. Maybe this is where the game is, going for the closeout. 2s are blocked, so maybe I want 2s to make the 2-point. This 3-3 isn't blocked on the other side. Okay, so this, and then yeah, 5-4 doesn't cover. Huh. All right, let's get some flexibility. Now let's load the builders up. I don't know, it goes pretty deep. Yeah, so once again, maybe I'm sort of disengaging from the back. I mean, I'm costing myself some covers, but I get flexibility in the outfield. All right, let's do this now. 3-3 plays okay. Yeah, it's possible there's something slightly better here. But this worked. No, that's not right. 6-1. Let's keep diverse in the outfield. This is safe on 6-6. Looks weird to have checkers on the 13 and the 7, though. But worked out okay. be safer than taking a guy off. The gammon is pretty well gen if I don't get hit. Let's take one guy off. Nice and even up top. All right. Stick with the plan. It's conceivable. I should rip there for a tiny amount of risk. Just don't know what I'm really gaining. I mean, maybe she rolls like 5-5 or something. She can save the gammon. That still seems pretty tough though. Yeah. It's possible though. So I guess maybe I should bear off a little bit more aggressively with that 2-2 and possibly earlier. But it's just I think it's just a tiny amount of equity I'm giving up. Also, I guess there's the question of the backgammon too. But when she enters one, it's so remote. Okay. So, all right. So I get the gammon despite probably a little bit of sloppiness. I'm up 4 zip to 9. 5 away, 9 away. Ooh, that's not right. This is right, I believe. Making 2 good assets. Okay, good. And run to the 16. Yeah, I think it's the best I can do. Let's see if she wants to split or slot. She's probably splitting. Good. Well, in a more normal match score, I would consider cubing this. But it probably still wouldn't even be a cube. Dance here. Maybe cube at the score even. Yeah, like a normal match score, I would cube this. Such a big edge, you know. Make a point. She's kind of in big trouble. Although she always has like this decent juice point game. Maybe this is close at the score. Okay, now. Yeah, now if I haven't lost my market already, if I make my 5 point and she does nothing, that'd lose it by a lot, I think. So let's cube it and see if she wants to play this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she should run out to the 16 here actually, because it keeps me from safely making a good point a lot of the time. Like say I roll a 3, say she runs out and I roll a 3-1. Alright, so she's got 2 blots in her board. I kind of like to play the 4 and then not play the 5, although I think 11 to 6 is too much. So 6 to 1, is that a play? Best builders? Alright, let's just try this. Not get too fancy. This looks a little suspicious. Alright, it's just 6-5 here. I mean, it could make the 9 also, but I sort of like having this extra point in the outfield. I'm not sure why. It's a little cheaper in terms of shots. Yeah, for instance, this is 4 shots. I'm not seeing anything better though. I'm having like a tough time making like good points here. Just making all these like crappy points in the outfield. Oh shoot. Okay. Gotta stay out of harm's way. Maybe. So what's my take point on the recube? I think I was just looking at this the other day. I mean, I gotta be pretty careful about taking, especially when there's some gammons floating around. But I don't remember exactly what it is. Even though I think I might have looked at this situation the other day. 5 away, 9 away, accepting a recube. And she should be cubing this. Try to win 8. It's pretty scary being doubled at the score. I'm glad she's not making me choose. All right, good. Okay, let's be a little careful. Unfortunately, she's 5 hits here. Like it kind of wins anyway. So, what else am I doing? Do I want to leave 4 shots again? Guess I could leave 0. I don't know. 5 sort of wins anyways. One, 2, 3, 4, I guess. All right, so I don't think I can leave a shot. I don't want to leave 2 blots on my board. So I guess by process of elimination, it's this. Shoot, I wish I knew the take point. Is it like, I don't think it's as high as like 30 or something. Seemed like it's got to be in the high 20s. So you just go double pass. Ooh, I'm back in it. Maybe. Yeah, it's still kind of a pass. Shoot. Okay. Please don't double me. Please don't double me. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got a 6 roll. She's got a 5 roll. I'm a lot worse than a 5 roll, I assume. Yeah. All right. Well, 1, 2. Oh wait, can I get double 4s? All right. So no double. 4, 4. Bah. Our double button was broken. Make the 3 or Splitsville. I guess it is pretty important to split. Though I am getting attacked a little bit. But she's already got an anchor. So let's try this. I got the stronger board, so it's not too dangerous. It'd be weird if she doubled this after not missing all those doubles last game. Woof. Ah, I'm not sure about making the 5 or I don't know, bringing 2 guys down. She likes to bring 2 guys down. I don't know. Is it this? Yeah, I would have gotten smushed there. Kingdom for an anchor. Or a hit in the outfield. She should go after me twice, probably. I'd like to make the 5, but it's double shot out there, so you can't do that. Well, she can. Shouldn't, I think. Nice. All right, so 2 on the roof. It's only got an edge everywhere. Despite. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was going to initial double, but it's a redouble. So no, I'm not going to cube this. So this. I looked at this the other day. Take points like not 19. Ignoring gammons. Typically, it's around 19, anyways. So she probably has it actually. But most of my wins are gammons, so we are going to play on. And not leave too many. Well, I want the 2 builders for the 2. I was going to say not leave too many blots. That would have been a big error to redouble that. All right, double 1s, double 2s, but I want to keep the good. I want to keep the good builders. All right, I don't think I go after her, do I? Yeah, I think I should just do this. Yeah. Shoot. Okay, she probably does have the requisite 19% or whatever. Still win a lot of gammons. Make the 2. Got this open 2 point, which is a problem. Huh. I mean, in like a live match against a weaker player, crap, she got me. I definitely wouldn't cube it, but I'm trying to play like the computer. And now, see now I think I've lost my market maybe. I don't think I win all that many gammons anymore. So maybe this is an okay time to cube it. I don't love the fact that 5/5 is a blot here. I don't want to strip my 4. I don't know. So maybe process of elimination. I do this. Yeah, I can still win a gammon maybe. I think I'm supposed to do this. Oh, I shouldn't. This is a score. I shouldn't take many chances for the gammon because winning a single game is like good enough. In fact, with that in mind, I mean hitting does win the most gammons, but if I get hit, I want to check her off. So I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm still alive, I believe. Let's see, what's my take point though? Yeah, I'd have to calculate it. So I can pass and go to 6 to 4. 3, 4, 5, 10, 9, 8, which is, I'm using Neil's numbers. 16, so 56, 34. I can pass and go to 34%. So I stand to gain 34. I hit her somehow. I guess I should have thought about that too. I thought I just entered without hitting. All right, so it is actually one more shot to hit her. Again, it does probably pick up a small number of gammons. Really hate to get hit here, though. Okay, good. Is no. I was looking at like how 2-2 played. So you take and lose, I go to 8 to 4. It doesn't matter now, but I'm just trying to get some practice in. This one away, 5 away, which is 15 or something. $34, so I'm risking 34 to gain about half of that. Okay, anyways, doesn't matter. I should say double that. Okay, so that's the 4. Let's try this so as not to strip the mid. Let's try to live in the moment. Good. Assume I'm hitting here. It's not particularly dangerous. Because gammon's slightly more, but gammons don't really hurt me at the score. Should win more. All right, let's see how she wants to play. It's probably best with the win. It's probably 13 to 9, 7 to 4. Keeping both anchors in a good front position. Alrighty. It's a play. So this play could be right. It's just ones and 4s. But she has to give up an important anchor to hit me, you know. It's great when I get away with it. I guess this is how you're supposed to play backgammon. I hate to get a second guy sent back, though. Oh, she doesn't hit me. And she's hitting this time, good. The 13 to 10, nothing better. 5, 5, no, I don't know about hitting. So I can just play 11 to 8. And then she gets to sort of swing away at me. So maybe this has a lot going for it. It works. Ooh, or not. Make the 2. Take away her 2, 3. Gives up the important 7-point though. Gah. Ooh. Well, I can make the 2 now, I guess. As Backgammon are still a little stuck. It gives up the 8 points. I mean, maybe it's better to do this. So you can make the 14 weirdly. It's probably your best shot. I don't know. Yeah, race isn't too bad for her. All right, and we'll finally make this point maybe. It's got good 3s in the outfield. Versus a 14 to 9. The board could come in handy. Good. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, good play. Ooh, crap. Why did I make the 2-point? The roof caved in. Okay. All right, looks like I'm saving this thing, not that it matters that much. Maybe not. Maybe so. 5155 misses. I think that's probably it. So that's the best I can do. Good. I don't know. Somehow I never know how to play these types of 6-6s. 18 and 5 is maybe too exposed. So it's either maybe 2 squared or 7 squared. I think I'm winning or very close. Got the better structure and I'm up in the race anyways. Don't love the fact that I didn't have my midpoint and she's on roll, but I don't know. Positionally I seem to be doing pretty well there. Okay. Oh, don't move that guy. You can get an attack there. Or she's gonna figure it out when she sees the third one. No, she didn't. I want to go this and this for the best building power. All right, acceptable risk. Spoke too soon. Good play. Dodged a bullet there. Okay, I'm pretty diverse here. I mean, am I just making this awesome point? Probably. Versus say hitting out here, letting her anchor, letting her hit back. All right, let's try this. This looks okay at least. Oh, nice shots. Oh, I don't think I'm getting this one right. Ah, crap. I didn't want to leave a blot on the 9 because I didn't want to be able to jump and hit at the same time easily. All right, at least the race is still fairly close. If I don't get hit again. I'm down to the race, which makes me think I want to stay back, but I mean, I do sort of like covering the outfield too. Yeah, maybe staying back makes it a little harder for her to play. Yeah, like here should be, if I stepped up, she'd be happy to play like 8-3 without hitting. Here she should do something in the outfield. All right, I love leaving her double shot out there. Good. There's my time, and time's okay. All right, so yeah, so the only safe 6 is 8-2. So you play that and then think about if you want to split in the outfield with the 2, or just play 8-6 pretty reasonably. All right, now I am up in the race a little bit, but boy, contact still favors me by a lot. So I don't think I want to run out of the outfield. So that's the 5. Seem to be causing a lot of problems back there. Case in point. Six. Good. Okay, this is a little safer than 7-4. Can do this, but I'll use big doubles as a blot number, so I will do this. This is nice and safe. This is nice and safe. Yeah, nothing better. Good. All right, this is Jen. Yeah, so I took a note on some 9-point match score the other day. What did I, let me take a look at what I wrote down. Okay, so 5 away, 9 away, recubes to 4. Yeah, this was the score. Okay, so the taker, so if the trailer is being offered a 4 cube, their take point is around 15 or 16% typically. If the leader is taking the almost dead cube, his take point is around 27, but you have to worry about gammons, of course. Okay, yeah, so I was in the ballpark. Not that I think you should memorize every single possible take point like that, but I do find it's good to have a few reference points, you know. And, you know, the exact score will come up for you occasionally. Yeah, so let's take a look at XG. I didn't play perfectly, obviously. So we will find some blunders, I bet. Just Just look at my errors. I definitely make the 16 here. Okay, so what did I do? Okay, so I probably missed a couple cubes. And a couple checker play blunders. Okay, we want to find them. Yeah, I'm not surprised by the checker play blunders because there was quite a few places I thought I was guessing. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, like I didn't like 13 to 8, 13 to 10 here, just because it's like an okay plan, I think, but it strips the midpoint, leaves 9s in the outfield. So yeah, and it's so you can keep a spare in your mid and do something decent with the backmen. So that or this would be fine. Yeah, it didn't look like there was enough. Though it did not look like there was enough reason to like put a checker on the AC or to hit down there. I mean, it's okay because 13 to 8 doesn't do all that much. So you can do this, but it's just a bad place for a checker, and there's not a ton of reason to do it. Like she's not super flexible, and I don't have border. I'm not trying for a blitz or anything. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, 8 to 2. 8 to 2 would be bad apparently, even though the distribution is much nicer. You want to slot the better points for acceptable risk, since her board is bad and 6s are duplicated. She does roll one of the duplicated 6s. Yeah, you gotta. I thought a little bit about not hitting here, but it'd be really bad. Like I'm losing. I'm pretty obviously losing here. Fairly obvious a favorite here, given the Gammon situation. Though not 100%, but it's pretty rock solid that I'm behind in the game here. So that's one way you can look at it, I guess. Okay, good roll. Okay, it's actually close to a pass. Yeah, I thought I probably would have taken this also. Although boy, our position's really bad, and I got such great stuff over here. Turns out it was a little hard to play though. 6-4 is pretty clear apparently. I mean, part of me wanted to do this to keep all the checkers kind of connected, but it's just too many. It's too many shots coming back at me. Meanwhile, actually, let me put on the arrows. Yeah. Meanwhile, you do the right play. You don't love that you're taking pressure off of this, but it's good builders. It's good builders for the 5 point at least. And there's a lot fewer shots. Because she comes in high, I'm looking to attack, I get a decent attack number. So she comes in low, she should hit me, it's some hit play. No, there's 15 to 10, I see. Okay, 6-4, hidden cover, pretty clear. 6-4, okay, then I wasn't sure how to go after her here. Right, like I think a lot of players are playing 10 to 7, 6 to 1 here, and maybe that's actually correct because it makes a 6 prime if you do this. But I mean, given the state of our respective boards, I really was thinking blitz and closeout here, despite the 2 point being open. So that's why I went with this sort of play where you hit and play 8 to 5. And you get awesome builders for both the 2 and the 1. You give up the 6 prime, but okay, say she enters and hits. Still usually has 1 up on the roof, and I'm getting a shot at this guy, and so I can continue the blitz with my great builders. So in other words, the risk is acceptable. I mean, if her board was like super strong, maybe you'd go the other way. Okay, 6-1. Okay. Oh, it wants to split here to get some diversification. I see. Yeah, I don't think I considered that actually. I guess I should have. Okay, like let's put my play up on the board. What's the problem with my play? Problem is 4-4 is bad. A little bit bad at least. And the back men are a little stuck. I played 5-4, which isn't great, but actually here it's okay, I think, because 2-2-2 will now make the 2 point. Well, I guess I'm taking away 3-3. But yeah, the fact that her board is so weak, and the fact that 4-4 plays badly if I do this, that's why the computer wants to make this play, the split play. Okay, and 3-3 makes the point. Yeah, no, this is correct. Okay, obviously got to go after her. You're right, 10-7's okay apparently. Possibly slightly better to get the direct cover. This time I thought I should play flexibly, especially because if you do this play, 5-4 actually doesn't cover. No, 5-4 doesn't cover effectively because the backmen are stuck on 4s. So I thought that was some indication that this was correct, but yeah, obviously I'm giving up some cover numbers to do it. This is very close. Okay, remain flexible. 3-1. Okay, now I get the double cover, but of course you can remain flexible in the outfield and play 9-6 also. And I do this. Oh, and then I should take a few more chances here, maybe, in this bear off. Okay, so 4-1's okay. Going to the 3 points. I thought about this play, so put it up on the board. I don't like how 6-6 played though. Left this weird spare on the 4. So this is perfectly fine. 2-1. Okay, yeah, here bearing off does win slightly more backgammons. It doesn't win as many gammons though, actually. Normally bearing off the guy would obviously win more gammons than doing what I did. Stacking the 4. But it gets hit a little more than my play. You lose out on the gammon when you get hit. So apparently the gammon is just so locked up here that the computer wants to play as safely as possible. Same here. Yeah, 2-2. Apparently same here. Just clear the 5 point, and I get to rip 1 check and remain even on the top 2 points. And then 2-2. Yeah, here you should probably bear 2 guys off, because the risk is so tiny from bearing 2 guys off. I mean, how do you get hit after bearing 2 guys off the 4? You know, it can happen. Say Dan 6-1, Dan's big doubles, but that's pretty remote. Meanwhile, you're picking up a tiny amount of backgammons, and you're actually winning a few more gammons because after my play, which is this. She rolls big double. She has some chance to save the gammon. Okay, but yeah, like I said, it's tiny. Okay, so I'm up 4-zip. Okay, I did miss a cube this game, apparently. Good. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. So have I blundered yet? Did I blunder with the checker play yet? No, not yet. It's coming. It's coming. Maybe I should be blitzing at one point when I didn't. 5-1. Play safely. She goes after me, I hit her, and then I should double this, apparently. Okay, but the score is fairly close. 0-0, I would have doubled this in a second. It's a little leery doubling up 4-zip, where I can still lose a gammon. Like a lot of times when I lose a gammon against a player who's playing correctly, the cube would be on 4. So you could lose 8 here by doubling. So you got to be a little leery about it. But once I escape, I was thinking, well, it might have been a cube last turn, so I got a cube this turn. It turns out it's a pass already. 13-10 versus 11-10, 8-6. You know, I saw this. I keep this bear on the midpoint. The computer's play, which is this, it keeps the spare on the 11. Strips the mid. Is that the point? You strip the midpoint, you get to clear it next turn with some stuff? Hmm. Or is it that it prefers does it prefer the builder on the 8 versus the 6? Is he still alive for making the 7? So that doesn't seem like a big deal. Yeah, I don't know. There's some individual numbers that play better after the computers play, probably. I'm not really seeing it, though. Like 4-4-3 plays very well here. 6-5. I mean, I can still do that. After my play, I can still kind of do the same stuff, but it leaves a blot in the outfield. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just wants the midpoint stripped. So it can clear it early sometimes. Oh, a number like 6-6. I mean, like 6-6 plays better after the computers play. Yeah. Maybe 4-4 also. Yeah, 4-4 doesn't play great after my play. So at least those two numbers are maybe swing the decision. Okay, but anyways, 13-4, sort of minimize danger, even though she has the 2 blots. I didn't want to give her gratuitous fly shots. Okay, so here it does like my play of 13-10 versus making the 9, leaving 4 shots versus 2 shots. So this is just 6-5, right? 2 out of 36. This is 3-6-5-4. Okay, make the 9. Now I know I kind of have to leave 4 shots, I guess, unless I want to play really ugly. She gets me. Yeah, she can almost cube this at the score. Okay. Oh, so here's a blunder. 8. Oh, this is a huge blunder. Oh, this is interesting. Did I see 8-1? I wonder. I don't know. I'm not. I guess I think I might have considered 8-1. But I didn't like the inflexibility of putting 2 guys on the ace point. But it makes. I mean, now looking at it now in the light of day, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so what does my play do? My play trades the 9 point for the 3 points, which is probably a pretty good trade-off. Except it leaves 4 shots. 4 like very painful shots. And she can attack me on the ace point and hit this guy later. So this is fairly dangerous for kind of an upgrade. Just what the computers play up on the board. Okay, keeps the 9 point. Sort of worse structure over here. But you have 0 shots in the outfield, 0 blots in the outfield, and if I hit like a stray shot later, I don't have the blot on my ace. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do this. This does seem pretty clear. I mean, it's not great to own the ace point, but it's better than having a blot there. 9 versus 3 it maybe isn't a big deal, and 4 shots versus 0 is a big deal. Now, the cubeless is closer. I mean, the computer's saying it's a big difference in cube full equity here because it thinks she has a pretty good cube after my play. And that sort of magnifies the cube full equity difference between the plays. So cubeless, it's okay. Negative 0.1 versus plus 0.05. Yeah, so cubeless is like a 0.15 blunder, a little less actually, 0.13. But yeah, due to the upcoming cube, it's like a huge blunder. Okay, she does correctly go after me, and then yeah, she should cash this in at the score. I would have been scared to take this, so I probably would have found it to pass. Here, I probably would have passed also, although the computer thinks it's maybe a take. And then I get back in it, good. Okay, minimize shots here, because I am appropriately scared. Okay, so here I do make the 1 point, although The computer wants to play 8 to 4, 16 to 14 with the other two. Oh yeah, I thought there might be something here. I should have taken a second look at this. Outfield, after my play, which is this, outfield control is quite bad. Flexibility is a little bad. So better is this. Yeah, that makes sense. For I think it's zero shots. Oh, 10 to 7, really? Oh, it's because 3-3 doesn't hit. Oh no, I'm sorry. You know, 2-2 hits pretty effectively. Ugh. Okay, so I play 6 to 3 pretty reasonably. I think most people are doing this. Not leaving a direct shot. Not leaving a direct shot, keeping the board. Bad builders, though. So the computer says, okay, take the chance. Play 10 to 7. You get hit on twos, all twos. Sometimes you get a return shot, though. The real benefit is when white runs off the anchor with a 6. And you get awesome builders. You know, say she rolls a 6-1. And you're down in the race a little bit, so you really got to contain that. You really got to contain that back checker when she runs with 1. I mean, she's even running with a lot of her 4s, I think, especially after my play. Like 4-3, for instance, you know. Okay, someone wants to play. Unfortunately, I want to finish this. Yeah, and then she just punishes me by running. Although I guess that was a good number anyways. And I just lose the race, and she should double me a million times. I don't think I ever had a take. Good. Okay, yeah, good play here. I mean, I thought a little bit about making the 3-point. 3-point is sort of the best available point, I think. But I don't know, my play gets the 8-point and split, so 2 good things. It's old saying, if you have a play that does 2 good things is more likely to be right than a play that just does 1 good thing. And this is a good example. Like, probably the best thing you can do is make the 3. The best single thing you can do is make the 3. But because you can do like 2 pretty good things, the computer does prefer splitting and making the 8. He goes after me. I dance horribly. I thought I was okay. Good. Okay, 2-4. Okay, splitting to the 20 isn't too bad. But it is a little pretty exposed to being batted around. 13 to 9 is a little exposed on my side of the board, but she has to give up her Russian anchor to hit me, so it's not too bad. Okay, she should apparently make the 5 here, but she doesn't. But then weirdly, she makes the 5 later when she shouldn't, I think. Yeah, she should hit me twice here instead of making the 5. And then I just kick butts, think a little bit about cubing, but as we talked about, this is yeah, her take point's quite low. Not 19%, I think we looked at the other day. This 5 away, 7 away score, recube. Trailer's taking a 4 cube. I think I mentioned that. Okay, we figured out it's like around 19%, ignoring gammons. In a into like a long race, it's like 19%. And I said it was probably good. It was probably a good number to memorize because I think it comes up a lot. It came up the next day. And you see White's dead cube take point is 26, live cube is 17. So the right answer is like in between that. I think apparently it's 70 to 80% of the way between dead cube and live cube, closer to the live cube take point. But it does vary based on the exact score and cube liveliness. All right, so here the computer just wants to play solidly 13 to 8. I do something a little more flexible, not making the important 8 point, but getting better builders for the 2 and 1. Okay, here I escape and get great builders in the outfield, bunch of stuff is close. And I assume I'm not right to go. Okay, I'm right not to go after her because it's her board's pretty awesome. I got no great covers. Maybe want to tamp down the volatility due to the cube position. Similar stuff here. You could play 8-1. In fact, it'd be right at most match scores probably. Play 8-1. It's a little less thin now that I have the better builders in the area. But still, given the score and the cube position, the computer plays a little conservatively. Okay, yeah, so she's 25 here. Okay, making the 2 versus 13-5 both have their merits. Cubeless is close also. Nice and safe. Maybe I can make the 2 later. I cannot. I get to clear the midpoint. Okay, now she runs, and I'm like, well, I could play out for the gammon here. Oh no, I did not double here. I doubled the next turn. Okay, no, I was off on her. I think I was off on her win percentage here. I thought maybe she had a take here with the 2-point open, maybe. Turns out it's a pretty solid pass at only 16.5. I guess maybe because her board's in bad shape. So I roll like a bad number like 6-5 and she hits me. She can't always take good advantage of that because her board's not necessarily together. I see. But anyways, I got a good number, and then I thought pretty clear pass now. Not completely slam dunk given the score, but given the match score. But yeah, apparently with her screwed up board, she only wins this 12%, really? I thought it'd be like a lot more than that. Let me play around a little bit. Like I thought it was below 19, but I thought it was like 15, 16 or something. Because like a well-timed ace-point game, it could win 20 or more. I mean, maybe that takes like a screwed up position for me. Like, what if her board was in great shape? What did she win here? Decent timing. No, she only wins like 15% here. I guess with all the points filled in and the 7-point cleared, yeah, I just don't cause her that many problems. Try to get it to like 20 or something. It's a little hard to get like an ace-point game to 20 with the nice black spares, you know. I mean, here it is. I mean, here she got over 20, I bet, right? But the spares are all screwed up. Yeah, good to know. Yeah, I thought she'd be higher there. But anyways, she incorrectly takes. And then, do I have any issues coming home? Yeah, 2-1 was a little tricky, but apparently it's all very close. I looked at 8-5 first, which prepares to strip the 6-point, which is a good thing. I didn't like the fact that 5-5 was a blot, though. So that's why I went with this play, 8-6, 5-4. Apparently you can strip the 6-point right away due to her blotting the board. It's all very close. This is forced. This is easy. Okay, clear the 4 here. Only 2 blot numbers on the dances. And somehow I get hit here. Right, yeah, like if your goal is to win a gammon, you would hit her here. Take away a crossover that way. Leave yourself with an even number of checkers, which is sort of key. But if you get hit, obviously you want the checker off. So I wrote 2 checkers. She does hit me. She could cube this apparently. Oh, and then my take point is what? What did I say? Oh, I didn't finish calculating it, I think. But I thought it was around 2-1. I was getting around 2-1. So my take point's probably low 30s or something. 30. I was 35. And the cube is completely dead. So this tells the whole story. Anyways, I got lucky and hit her. Oh, and then I get a funny 3-2 here. Right, again, hitting does win more gammons by good margin. But see how it's an extra shot? She got all 5s plus 4-1. She got all 2s plus 1-1. So double is only 1 out of 36, 1-1 is only 1 out of 36, and 4-1 is 2 out of 36. So I minimize, luckily she misses, and then I win. And then she should cube me right away, but doesn't. I have a run. Okay, I split. Yeah, I like this play. I kind of split twice, put double pressure on this blot on her 8 points. Some of the pointing numbers are duplicated with the double hit numbers, for instance, 6-2. Okay, I do hit her. I hit her again, although making the 20s okay at this score. She's going to lose fewer gammons, win fewer gammons. Okay, get a great 6-6, good. She plays, well, she stacks the 3, 5, 1. Okay, what's play 8-2? What about 8-2, 6, 7-2, 6-5? Yeah, it's not ridiculous to do this, but yeah, it's not. It gives her too many hits back there. So the computer just wants to do the normal thing. Only leave a single direct. Get great builders for the 5. 8-2 would also be okay. Oh, I don't know, like that though. Because I don't know, don't you want all the builders for the 5 point here? Oh, it doesn't like hitting by a lot. I see. Yeah, it'd be closer at other match scores, but gammons only go one way. And if she does double me, oh, I'm sorry, no, gammons actually don't help her at this score. No, this is a 7-way Crawford game. So it probably would be closer at other scores just because my play wins more gammons to hit her like this. But it also does lose more gammons, so I don't know. So the computer's saying 1 man back versus 3, just don't get hit again. Just try to escape the back man. Yeah, I don't know. This is a little unnatural for me, but I see that as thematic. I mean, her board is so bad that I would normally think I have some leeway to go after her. But apparently 11-8 is just sort of productive enough. Okay, so here I do go after her. I guess the upside is more now versus 11-8, 6-4 versus the safe play, you know. But yeah, a little tricky. Get away with that is tremendous. Yeah, similar stuff here. Upside's pretty big versus 11-8. So the computer does go after white here. Does work for turn. Okay. All right, does want to make the 2 here, but it's very close. Versus running, which also has its merits. Okay, good play by the opponents. Here I make the 2, leaving a shot in the outfield. The computer says it's not quite worth the shot in the outfield to make the 2. No, 14-10, 6-5 is apparently okay too. And then the roof caves in. Or 4-4? Yes. Oop. Okay, so this is the 8-3. So I lose a single game there. Okay, I split. Okay, good. This is correct. Making the 7 point with all 4 of them versus, I don't know, all sorts of other stuff. Versus making the 7, slotting and splitting. At first I thought I was going to do this, but It leaves her 4s, 6s, and 1s to hit. It's a little too exposed. Then I thought, I might do this. But yeah, the structure's a lot worse. I don't like this either. So yeah, pretty reasonably I make the good structure. Leave the Backgammon a little stranded, but you can't have everything in this world. Okay, yeah, she doubles, and I am winning enough to take. It's not super gammonish. Okay, get out of there. Okay, she goes after me, but should make the 3 and the 1, obviously. Okay. I try to get out of there. Apparently there's more ways to do it than I thought. She hits me, I hit her back. Okay, making the 4 is correct here versus hitting in the outfield. I thought about this, but it gives her a lot of good anchor and hit numbers, so this seems to do more. Okay, I put stuff together, good. She rolls a nice roll. Okay, oh yeah, this is the one I didn't think I did getting right. Apparently I was right about that. I think I did see this play, leaving a double shot in the outfield, but getting missed, escape the guys for good. I don't know, it was pretty shoddy though. A lot of the hits probably aren't that good, like 4-4-5 for instance. She got I guess she got a horrible 2-1. So I don't know. I do this, leave her just aces in the outfield, but the Backgammon's a little stranded. Anyway, she rolls 6-6. Okay, yeah, I keep hanging. I'm thinking like my board's better than hers, and I'm a little down in the race given that she's on roll. So mostly I just hang back, build my board. Okay, here it does want to maybe step up with the 1. But that forgoes making the 3 though. I don't think that's right. Yeah, it's probably borderline. So the computer really wants to do this? I mean, I get that I'm up in the race now, so pushing the Backgammon up a little bit, I guess it does make some sort of sense. It doesn't look worth it to forgo making the 3 though. Oh, maybe it's just that white's not leaving a direct shot next turn, hardly at all. Maybe never, because white can handle like a 6-4 and play safely if she wants. So I guess that's why this isn't super clear. Maybe. Okay, now it runs up in the race 8 pips. I thought about this, but I don't like the direct shot out there. So I just kind of hang back and okay, maybe she has trouble playing. It's pretty close. She does have a little trouble playing, and then I smack her, and then I win. Yeah, just clear from the top, and then I win. Good. Okay, so the big blunder was not this, although this maybe I should be able to find. It was this. This I definitely should be able to find. Yeah, that was weird. Maybe I'll go back and watch the video and see what I was thinking at the time. See if I noticed 8-1. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, I don't want the blot on my ace, especially because she's attacking. I don't want the 4 shots in the outfield after this play. So yeah, why would I do this? I guess I was enamored with my 3-point. Second best. Probably better than my play is this guy. Not leaving any shots in the outfield, but not making the 3 points. It keeps the 9. Gives up the 10, keeps the 9. You want the 9 and not the 10 here because you have your 4-point made. The 10 and the 4 are 6 points apart from one another, 6 pips away from one another. And so they don't form 2 points of the same 6 prime, if that makes sense. So the points 6 apart from one another tend not to be very valuable. So that's why the 9 is more valued than the 10 here, even though they both have sort of similar blocking stuff going on. But yeah, 8-1 seems clearly correct in retrospect. And then that was the last. That was the last. That was the. Oh, I guess actually that was the first blunder. Okay, that was pretty instructive. Should try to remember those take points. Maybe I'll write those down and study them a little bit because it seems like the comment. It seems like pretty common. Like five away, 9 away. You get recubed as the leader. Take points around 27. Yeah, it could come if you play a lot of 9-point matches. That'll come up. But again, you got to worry. You got to worry about gammons a bit. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, feel free to leave comments or ask questions in the comments section below. And I will see you next time.